Greg McIntyre from Growler USA, but what kind of updates do you have there for us?
Soon to be Greg's Kitchen and Taphouse, or Greg's Taphouse and Kitchen.
Very cool, very cool. That sounds like a good work in progress, though. I know we're all excited to see that, but now that we've got you here, how are you doing? How's it been?
It's been slow. It's been really slow, actually. We're doing takeout, we're doing deliveries, we're using Postmates, Grubhub, DoorDash, so we're seeing some business. We're seeing a lot of our regulars coming in and tipping really nice, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're loved.
Well, that's good. So I guess for our viewers that aren't familiar with who you are, can you tell us a little about yourself, where you came from, what brought you to Denver?
Yeah, I could go over that. Let's see, I was born very small, and I grew up. Now, I'm from Detroit area originally. I was in the Navy for 4 years. I got out of the Navy, I was in California, met a lady, and moved to Denver, and went to school, got a mechanical engineering degree at University of Colorado, Denver, and worked as a lighting engineer for a while, and now I'm here slinging drinks.
Slinging drinks. Well, are you enjoying what you do now compared to?
This is the best job I've ever had. I mean, this is by far the funnest, most challenging, most heartbreaking, most exciting job I ever had. It's everything you'd want. I mean, you're surrounded by great people. People are happy to come in. Got great workers working with you. It's fun. I mean, there's some downtime too. I mean, we've had some cooks that were challenging to deal with. But for the most part, everything's been fantastic. I think when I was a home brewer, I am a home brewer, but I don't do much of that anymore. I wanted to make really good beer at home, and I failed at that. I found other people's beer a lot better than mine. So opening up a tap house was kind of the right direction to go. That way I'm bringing in the best of other people's beer and selling it. Had I become a master brewer, I don't think I would have survived. I think I would have been enjoying other people's beer still as a master brewer. So naturally, I opened up a tap house and kitchen. So we got great food, and we're going forward.
Awesome. So how have things kind of shifted, or what updates and changes have you made to kind of combat and react to this COVID-19?
Yes, the COVID thing. We're all going to reflect back at this at that great time when we were all sheltered in.
Yeah.
Normally I would have a mask on right now. I greet customers with masks that come in to pick up their food. We're sanitizing the heck out of everything that I touch or the cooks touch. Naturally, restaurants have to be at a level higher than your common store as far as food safety. We're typically, when tables are wiped down, they're wiped down with an antiseptic that is killing pretty much everything. So for us to go up the next notch to prevent COVID to other people, it's natural. I mean, it's just step 2 instead of just 1 step. So as we open up, we're probably going to have limited seating, but each table will be sanitized like we normally do, and then hit with alcohol and cleaned. We'll have disposable menus more than likely, or we'll be ordering from the table. We might not hand out menus at all. We might just have customers look it up on their phone.
Okay.
Via QR code. So that's kind of a couple of things we're looking at. We're looking at having the patio definitely open, 4 or 5 tables there. Outdoor seating. COVID doesn't do too well outside in the breeze, so it's just a natural environment for people to eat in. And people love our patio.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we've had times where people were waiting for a table on the patio and the dining room's empty. So
people rather just wait at the bar for a spot.
Yeah, our bar is going to probably be every 8th seat, so maybe 3 people at a bar at a time, or 2 couples. My biggest fear is quads of people, 4 people will want to join up with 4 other people. So it's great if you're living at home with 2 kids and a spouse, you're probably okay. It's when you want to join with your friends that haven't been out or whatever, someone might have it and there's a cross-contamination thing that can happen. So hopefully people don't want to do that, or if they do, they're all clean, and we'll go from there. I did order a thermometer so I can be taking people's temperatures.
Like a laser
No,
one?
it's an anal.
Oh.
So we're going old school on this one. No, it's a thermal one. It'll just on the forehead reading. So I'm waiting for that to arrive from China.
China. That's funny. So, do you have any advice for small business owners? It can be restaurants or breweries if you want, or just small business in general.
Realize that it's all up to you. If you think you're going to do this with somebody, no. It's on your shoulders. Accept that, know that you are the one that's responsible, and take lead. You can seek out information from wherever you want, but in the end, it's your decision. And be ready for that. I mean, I bought into this as a franchise knowing that I'd be doing it with the franchise or without the franchise. Well, the franchise went away, so now I am doing it, and I feel just as comfortable as I did before. So it's just calling different people now to get right answers. Sometimes there's not a right answer; you just got to fake it. So, but it's good.
Good. Where would you say that most of your own support has come from?
My moral support?
I guess just in general.
My wife, her support has been the most fantastic. Other owners of businesses definitely a helpful. Like we had Midwestern Saloon or Midwestern Bar and Grill. The owners of that would come in and have a beer and play some games here, and chatting with them, just lamenting about the same situations, and knowing you're on the right track. They're experiencing it too. It's not like you're doing something wrong. That's been real helpful. So talking to other owners, talking to other people about their landlord is a great way to go before you rent a space. I mean, there's so many things you need to look at.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's been fun.
Or at least an experience.
Yeah.
So I guess to do a little talking more about the restaurant, what would you say your favorite thing on the menu is?
Wow. Probably our wings. I would go wings, Breuben,
Ooh,
Chicken
Reuben's
Avocado Club. Oh wait, we have a Cuban too. Cuban would be up there. Yeah, and a Monte Cristo now too. Probably Cuban, I don't know.
The choices are endless.
We got great burgers too. On the border. Oh man, yeah, I don't know.
That's an honest answer, folks. There isn't one best thing.
We're looking at doing some other newer stuff too, far as family to-go meals. I don't want to use the word casserole, but something similar to that, where it's already in a pan and they take it home, just toast the top of it in their oven, and they're good to go.
Very cool.
And then we're working on an idea about doing burgers a little differently, so when they do arrive through a takeout service, they're hotter and not all sawed together. We're basically keeping the meat away from the bread. Right. So, still working out, getting new ideas, finalizing. So
Those are some good ideas, though.
Yeah.
I haven't heard many of those.
Yeah. Well, people, we don't know if this has to get stretched into July and August.
Mm-hmm.
We got to be ready for some fresh ideas and better ways to feed people to make more money. I mean, it's right now we're trickling in, and we need more of a stream of people coming in.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, hopefully that can pick up and change soon. Along the same vein, do you have a favorite beer you have on track right now, or just?
Yeah, I get that asked all the time when I'm behind the bar, and I'll walk the line of the taps.
Yeah.
From the one end all the way to the end of the bar. I go, well, in this section, my favorite beer is this. In this section, my favorite beer. So I've got so many favorites. Fremont Dark Star, as far as a nitro and Imperial Oatmeal Stout, is delicious. It's just fantastic. Other end of the spectrum, I've been drinking Bass Ale. I mean, it's just solid. It's old. It's great. We make black and tans with that. They're delicious.
Oh, you're doing black and tans now?
Yeah. We have Fremont Lush on occasionally. Mm-hmm. Anything from Outer Range is fantastic. Yeah. In the Steep. is great. We have Into Steep Deep right now, which is, I think, a 10% beer.
Wow.
Prima Donna from Rockyard, a Pilsner, German style, just delicious. And then we got fruit beers. I got Mango Haze or Mango Days from Silver Moon.
Oh yeah, that one's
Just flat out delicious. And I said I'd never drink a fruit beer, and that one I just love.
I remember when I worked here, people would ask for that one all the time. That was a really popular one.
Yeah, we just put on Dry Dock. It's their grapefruit, their grapefruit IPA.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty tasty.
Awesome. So, Mount Rushmore, it doesn't have to be beers here, but do you have a top or 4 beers in general, just of all time?
Wow. Yeah. No. I'd say Guinness would be on there.
Classic.
Yeah, I'd say Guinness would be on there for sure. I'd say Scott Decadent would be on there.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'd say the Reverend from Avery would be on there. And probably Maui Bikini Blonde.
Okay.
Summertime drinking right there. Yeah.
Never a bad time for it.
Yeah. And that kind of hits, well, there would be 5 guys on my Mount Rushmore.
Oh, yeah.
We'd have to put Jimmy Carter up there, too. And his beer would be probably that Imperial Stout from Fremont.
Okay, the Dark Star?
Dark Star.
Nice. That's a good one. Before we go, is there anything else you want the people coming in to know?
We're always open for ideas for new food items. If anyone wants to suggest anything, fantastic. We're constantly making new menu items. We got a specials menu that rotates. It's kind of been COVIDed right now, so it'll be going on for a little longer. We usually rotate them kind of with the seasons and try and keep things going. But yeah, it's a great place to come. Bring your kids, bring your dog, bring your dog's kids. I don't care. Just come on in.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us. We'll let you get back to it.
Right on. Thank you much.